What's up, guys, and welcome to another in-depth scouting video today on my channel. Today we are looking at, obviously from the Monaco series, Isaac Aubameyang. Now, obviously, as you know, we actually do these scouting videos as separate from the main series. So essentially, we instead of me scouting it and analysing it myself, I then do a video on a certain player I'm looking to sign, and you get to look at him, we compare him with a alternative player that we've got in our squad right now, and we just do basically what I do off camera in a video, and you guys can chime in and give your thoughts on it rather than me just signing players going forward. So today we're going to look at him, look at his depth. We've got 99 knowledge on him, so we've got the knowledge that we need to look at this player. Obviously it'd be pretty pointless doing it without the full knowledge, to be honest. So we're going to compare him, look at his stats, look at his weaknesses, look at his strengths, compare him to the other player, look at the potential, look at a possible fee we could actually might have to pay for him, and so on and so on and so on. And then you guys in the comment section can chime in with your thoughts, and we can make a decision on as a team whether or not he's the right guy to bring to the team right now, or we should stick what we've got. So obviously, as you can see here on the screen, he's 22 years old, so we may not get as much potential out of him. Now, obviously at Monaco, we are a team that's got a lot of the ball, and we attack a lot of the times because we're the better team in most games. So the key attributes we're looking for our fullbacks are, well, in my opinion, are attacking kind of fullbacks. So wing-backs, fullbacks that like to attack, but mainly the wing-back and complete wing-backs. And luckily for us, he can play those roles quite well. So look at the tactics here, and we look at, when the game actually lets me do it, look at the roles he can play. He's very left-footed, he's got a weak right foot, but he can play the complete wing-back and also wing-back roles as well, which is key, I think, for what we're looking at in this player. His best roles in the complete wing-back are support. The key attributes of the wing-back support, obviously you can see here the crossing, the dribbling, first touch, passing, technique, and obviously mental stats, but the physical stats. He does tick the boxes for the main technical attributes that we need. He's got 3 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, is it 6? Yeah, 3 of the 6 are there. Attacking wise, he's got the technique, the first touch, the crossing, and the vision's not great, but he's got the crossing and the first touch, and he looks like he's going to be perfect for that role based on obviously the scouting report we've got and the stats there. Obviously, physicality is a massive, massive plus for this guy. I do like a lot of good stamina, strength, pace, all those things. Obviously, you can't get a player that's got all of those things all the time, but he's got enough there to say that, he's worth getting. He's 5'11". He likes to place his shots as well, but again, if he's playing wing back, he's not going to get many of those kind of opportunities, is he really? Though we have seen Sandro in our save, of course, get in those areas and score, so that is good. That is interesting. If he does get opportunities in those areas, the plus side to him would be he's not going to snap at him. He's going to be quite composed. He's got 12 composure though, and he's got good technique and composure. So it might good technique and decent composure. It might be worth working on that in certain scenarios. So look at his report here. Analyst report has given us pretty much a comprehensive view on him. Can I go to is another screen we can go to? There we go. So you can see here he's got a potential of 3.5 star, maybe 4.5 if he develops a bit more. He's got 3-star current ability. His cons, according to the scouting report, are his agent would command a high fee. Not a problem really for us financially. We're pretty good, so that's not a big problem. He'll find it difficult to adapt easily into the core group of the squad, but may fit into the secondary group. Again, that can be worked on over time, I'd imagine. Look at the pros on him here. So should have no problem with living in another country. Good, that's key. Displays resolute characteristics. The dog's barking, guys, do apologise. Great pace, very technical, has good understanding. Okay, second. Do apologise. Interruption of the dog. It was no concentration. So he's got great pace, we saw that already. He's very technical, good understanding of the language, enjoys big matches, and can play in a couple of positions. So what we're going to do now, essentially, is look at the contract information he's got on him here. So he's got a release clause of £66 million. That's a lot of money for a 22-year-old left back. However, I think the attributes he's got for the attacking side of the fullback game and the pace, I do think when you've got a lot of pace like that, that is going to up the price. So look at the fee. Will they stick to a £66 million release clause? They most likely will. But they offer £30 million. I think it's a reasonable offer. Let's see if they actually stick to that release clause or whether they decide to go a different way with it. So yeah, they're sticking to the £66 million release clause. That's a lot of money. But I have on occasion, sorry, that's no, wrong player. That is too far back. I have on occasion structured a deal like we did with Stevens, where it was the same release clause but not all up front. So that's not a big issue. Maybe £30 million up front, 36 in instalments. We could maybe agree a fee. It's the same fee, just not get it all in one lump sum. So let's compare him to let's have a look at our young left back who we've got on the bench. Where is he? Engel, right. Just want to get you the right name. So let's go and compare him. Where is he here? There we go. So essentially, this is who he would replace in our lineup going forward. So looking at the report here, let's have a look at this here. So the current ability is less on Engel, which is not surprising because he's younger. The potential is around the same. We're guaranteed to get 3-star on Engel, but we're guaranteed to get 3.5 star on Isaac. So that is interesting to see as well. Just looking at, make sure we've got, okay, let's do it that way. So, the cons, he's currently operating at League 2 level, very one-footed, jumping reach and peripheral. So he's got more negatives compared to Isaac. He obviously, we've been through those already. He's got more plus sides though. So obviously he's a potential left back for the league in the future. He's very determined, consistent team player, versatile, got recent improvements, opportunity for retraining, counts towards the minimum squad registration rule, continental. Obviously he is French, he is Holland, so no issue with the Brazilian non-EU kind of thing there. He's technical, he's brave, and great performance in training, but that could obviously be that's more a recent thing he's been doing, to be honest. So, relatively speaking, they're pretty even on the pros. You look at, the recent improvements and the performance in training and the squad thing, take those out, not really that relevant. They're pretty even. So let's look at his positions and what roles they can play. So, again, very similar, very, very similar in terms of the roles they can play. They can both play complete wing back relatively well. I would say there's not much in them at all. There's very little. They can all play the same roles. The talent we currently play is we do play complete wing back. So I'm leaning more towards Isaac being the guy that would be more suitable because he's more suitable in that role to start with. However, if you look at the developments, because of the age of Stephen, he's 19 years old, he could actually increase his ability in that role by a bit more to be on par with Isaac. Now, the other side of the things is here that the potential for Isaac he's got more potential compared to Engel. But also, Isaac has got a better current ability. So when he plays in the games right now, he is going to actually be, you'd assume, a better performance. Which leans into the whole idea of if we play Engel and we may have issues with him not playing because we're not quite sure. If we sign Isaac, we're more likely to get good solid performances out of him, and that means that we're not going to be maybe not afraid to. We'll play him more because we believe in his ability. Whereas Engel could be a play him, he don't quite perform well enough, and then we drop him, and then we don't play him, and his development gets hindered. So you see what I mean. So So look at the attributes here, and let's just compare the main attributes and see who comes out on top, generally speaking. So obviously, like I said, I'm looking for a fullback. We're looking for a fullback that has that attacking threat. Bearing in mind he can improve. We'll see what happens. So as you can see here, he's 19 years old. He's absolutely destroyed in the physicality. Isaac's physicality is way superior, so that's a clear win for him. Definite win for him. Mental stats. Other than the two obvious ones here, concentration and anticipation, they're relatively similar. Obviously, the bravery is higher on Engel, which is a big plus point to him, but this is pretty even. Obviously, mental stats, he's at a disadvantage, Stephen, because he's younger. So I think mentally, I think he could be in the same level. I don't think that's going to be a massive problem. I like his bravery, which in a defensive point of view is very good to see, because defensively, you want people to be brave in tackles and blocking shots, especially in big games where it's tight. The technical side of things are where things I think get quite interesting, because on the one hand, Isaac is very attacking. He's got that crossing, that first touch, and that technique. On the other side of things, Engel has got the better tackling, and anticipation is a bit less. That could be improved. Concentration is a bit less, but he's got that tackling that I think is better, and he's braver in tackles. So I would assume, based on how my logic works on this, he will be going into 50-50s more than Isaac will be going into them. So it looks like it's a simple matter of, do you want a more defensive solid left back who is going to be primarily a defender because of the poor crossing and dribbling and technique is basically the same, or do we want to go for the more attacking, pacey, forward-thinking fullback, which I think we lean more towards? So essentially, could we see Engel get to the point where he's got these kind of attributes? I don't think we will, because you look at his potential, he's almost at his guaranteed potential already. I don't think he's going to reach the level of the 17 crossing technique and that kind of first touch, and I don't think he's going to have the physicality that we want. So, but on the plus side, for Engel, he's not going to cost us anything, he's already here. Isaac would cost us £66 million, most likely. And obviously, we've also seen as well that the agent would command a high fee. Interesting that my scout says he's very one-footed. When you look at Isaac, when we actually get on when you look at his main screen here, Isaac is weak. He's got a weak foot. Oh God, I've gone off it now. That's disappointing. That's annoying. That's gone off that comparison. Compare with. Let's get back on there. There we go. Can you see his weak foot on here? There we go. So yeah, he's got a weak foot, and he says he's very hang on, let's get this right again. He's very one-footed, but you look at the actual. He's very weak on his right foot, but he's weak. There's not much difference in that, really. So essentially, guys, we've got two options here to go for. Do we go for the attacking, pacey, more forward-thinking threat of Isaac, or do we go with the more defensive, stable Stephen Engel? So I just want to run this by you guys. This is what I do with my scouting players. I do these comparisons. I look at them and see how they get on. 40 minutes is about the time I keep videos for. I'm not sure this is going to be often I'm going to do this kind of thing on a series, but I just wanted to run it by you guys and see what you think on this kind of feature of a series. So kind of a series within a series where, yes, we have the main episodes, we can look through them, but then we look at some of the look at some talents on this save and go for. Obviously, these guys are new gens. Going forward, they would be current players we're looking at, but we can still do those kind of things for new gens as well, so you guys get a more interaction in the series, which you know I'm big on. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. So your thoughts down below, guys, what you think. I think I'm leaning towards Isaac, but again, the fee's high. But your thoughts down below. I'm making to make a decision. Don't worry about finances, guys. I'll worry about that kind of thing. Thank you for watching, folks. Hopefully you check out the main series as well. Playlist is on the main channel and also in the description of this video. Hope to see you in that series. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.